Hey there, welcome to Kitchen Khas Season 1 Episode 7. Today we are making Anda Masala. Yes, an essential recipe in everybody's kitty. You need this when the kids refuse to eat vegetables or when the sabzi is not very interesting. So let's begin with the ingredients. For the masala, we would require 1 tablespoon coriander seeds, 1 teaspoon fennel seeds, 1 teaspoon jeera seeds, 8 to 10 peppercorns, 4 to 5 cloves, 1 black elachi, 2 green cardamom, 4 dry red chillies, 1 blade of mace, 1/8 teaspoon of nutmeg powder, and half a teaspoon of Kasuri Methi leaves. We first begin by roasting the spices on a very low flame in a pan so that we can remove as much moisture as possible. We start with the chilies and the hard spices like the black cardamom, the green cardamom, and the chilies. Post that, we will add in the coriander seeds, the fennel seeds, the jeera seeds, the peppercorns, the cloves, except for the blade of mace and the kasuri methi, which we will end once the spices are roasted and we turn off the flame. We will just add this because the residual heat in the pan will help drying out these. Once you have heated the spices on a very low flame and then switched off the gas, add the mace and the kasuri methi leaves and grind it to a slightly coarse powder. Next, what we are going to do is we are going to be using the boiled eggs to fry them. So in a pan, I've taken a couple of tablespoons of oil, to which I've added a pinch of turmeric, pinch of salt, and a pinch of red chili powder. I have taken 2 boiled eggs, which I have cut into half, and now I'm going to fry them from both the sides. This is essential because this adds a flavor to the otherwise plain eggs, and also the crispy outer layer once you fry them becomes extremely delicious. Now make sure that you have fried them well on both the sides so that there is a nice crispy layer formed on the outer skin. Along with the spices that we've roasted, there is some additional things that we would need, like we would need a 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric powder, half a teaspoon of red chili powder, half a teaspoon of coriander powder, half a teaspoon of salt or salt to taste. Along with that, we need 2 boiled eggs, 2 onions finely chopped, 2 green chilies finely chopped, 2 tomatoes pureed, 4 tablespoons oil, half a teaspoon jeera, and 1 tablespoon of ginger garlic paste. Now, as you see, our eggs have been fried nicely and they look really delicious. We will flip them a couple of times to ensure that they have got fried from all the sides evenly. Now, let's begin with the gravy. In a pan, I have about 4 tablespoons of oil, to which I have added half a teaspoon of jeera. And I will wait for the jeera to start crackling. Once the jeera starts crackling, I will add in 1 tablespoon of ginger garlic paste and fry it till the raw smell of the ginger garlic paste goes. Now here you can increase or decrease the quantity of ginger garlic paste. I like the flavor of ginger garlic paste, that's why I have added 1 tablespoon. You can even do it with 1 teaspoon. Next goes in the finely chopped onions and green chilies. These need to be fried really well so that the onions just about start caramelizing. So we will fry them till they are translucent, till they are pink, and they are just about to start turning brown. This is a very, very essential element of the recipe because once the onions start caramelizing, they will start imparting that wonderful sweet taste in the gravy. This may take anything between 6 to 8 minutes to get a nice and a light brown or just about start caramelizing. Once we feel that the onions have caramelized well, we need to keep constantly stirring so that it doesn't stick to the bottom of the pan. Now that the onions have caramelized, we are going to add the puree of 2 tomatoes. Now we will fry the tomatoes for a couple of minutes before we add in the dry spices that we have spoken about, the turmeric, the chili powder, the coriander powder and the salt. It is very important that at this stage you cook the mixture very well, the onion tomato mixture. Try and see as much moisture that you can get out of the tomato and it is well fried. Remember, the onions are still caramelizing while the tomatoes are being fried along, but the process has become slower. So you need to keep frying it for some time till tomatoes lose majority of its water content. Essential tip: whenever you're frying tomatoes, immediately after adding tomatoes, add in the salt. Now I'm adding it about 1.5 tablespoons of the dried masala that we made at the beginning. And let all this cook for a good 5 to 7 minutes or till the masala starts leaving the oil out. A good idea would also be to cover the pan and leave it to cook for a few minutes. After the masala has cooked, we are going to add in half a cup of water. And let the gravy cook for a few more minutes. Cover and let the gravy cook. Now you can adjust the consistency of the gravy the way you like. We generally like the masala to be thick, so I haven't added too much of water. But if you prefer a thinner gravy, as in to eat it with rice or a pulao, then you can by all means add another half a cup of water and let it boil before you add in the eggs. Now put in the fried eggs. Coat the eggs with the masala. And let it cook on a medium to low flame for a few minutes. Cover it and let it cook. Now finally garnish it with coriander. And your anda masala is ready to serve. This goes extremely well with parathas or chapatis or the puris. Right? It is a very good accompaniment even with a basic dal rice. It can be a wonderful side dish. Right? Enjoy your anda masala. Thank you so much for watching and we will catch you soon in the next episode. Thank you. Take care. Bye bye.